In the intricate dance of human interaction, we encounter a spectrum of personalities, each with its own complexities and nuances. Yet, among the vast array of characters, there exist those whose presence sends shivers down the spine, whose actions leave scars upon the soul. Today, we embark on a journey into the shadows of the human psyche, exploring the warning signs that hint at the presence of malevolence lurking beneath the surface. From the chilling lack of empathy to the seductive allure of superficial charm, we delve into the depths of manipulation, deceit, and even violence. Join me as we unravel the enigma of evil, deciphering the intricate web of behaviors that betray its sinister presence among us. 1. Lack of empathy. Individuals lacking empathy often exhibit a profound inability to connect with or understand the emotions of others, leading to a disregard for the impact of their actions. Their interactions may seem cold or indifferent, as they prioritize their own needs and desires over the well-being of those around them. This lack of empathy can manifest in various ways, from ignoring others' pain to actively causing harm without remorse. Without the ability to empathize, they may manipulate or exploit others without consideration for the emotional consequences, creating toxic and damaging relationships characterized by emotional neglect or abuse. 2. Manipulative behavior. Individuals exhibiting manipulative behavior employ a range of tactics such as deceit, charm, or coercion to attain their objectives, often at the expense of others. They possess a keen understanding of human psychology and use this knowledge to exploit vulnerabilities in their targets, whether through lies, flattery, or intimidation. Their manipulative tactics may be subtle or overt, but the underlying intent remains the same: to control and influence others for their own benefit. By exploiting trust and emotions, they undermine the autonomy and agency of those around them, creating an atmosphere of psychological manipulation and dependency. Manipulative individuals often prioritize their own desires and objectives above the well-being of others, leading to strained relationships built on a foundation of deceit and manipulation. 3. Narcissism. Narcissistic individuals exhibit an exaggerated sense of self-importance and a constant craving for admiration and validation from others. They believe they are inherently superior to those around them and expect special treatment as a result. Their inflated ego often leads to a sense of entitlement and a lack of empathy for others' needs or feelings. They may manipulate situations and people to maintain their perceived superiority and garner praise and attention. Behind their charming facade lies a fragile self-esteem that requires constant reinforcement from external sources. This relentless pursuit of admiration can strain relationships as narcissists prioritize their own needs and desires above all else, often leaving a trail of broken trust and emotional turmoil in their wake. Wonderful viewers, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up by pressing that like button below. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us keep creating content. 4. Lies and deception. Individuals who engage in lies and deception habitually manipulate the truth to serve their own interests, often without regard for the consequences or the well-being of others. They may fabricate stories, distort facts, or withhold information to manipulate situations and people to their advantage. For some, the act of deception itself provides a sense of power or control, leading them to derive satisfaction from their ability to manipulate others' perceptions. This pattern of dishonesty erodes trust and undermines the integrity of interpersonal relationships, creating an atmosphere of uncertainty and suspicion. Those who engage in lies and deception may become adept at hiding their true intentions, making it difficult for others to discern the truth and leaving their victims vulnerable to further manipulation and exploitation. 5. Lack of remorse. Individuals lacking remorse exhibit a striking absence of guilt or regret for the harm they cause to others, regardless of the consequences. They may engage in harmful behaviors without any sense of moral responsibility or empathy for those affected. Even when confronted with the negative impact of their actions, they remain unapologetic and may even rationalize or justify their behavior. This lack of remorse can be deeply unsettling for those on the receiving end, as it suggests a fundamental disregard for the well-being and dignity of others. Without the capacity to experience remorse, these individuals are unlikely to change their harmful behaviors, perpetuating a cycle of harm and suffering in their wake. 6. Exploitation of others. Individuals who exploit others prioritize their own interests and desires over the well-being of those around them, often manipulating or using others to achieve their goals. They may exploit vulnerabilities such as financial insecurity or emotional dependency to gain power and control in relationships. This exploitation can take various forms, including financial manipulation, emotional abuse, or manipulation of trust. Such individuals lack empathy for the suffering they inflict on others and may view people as mere tools for their own advancement. The consequences of their actions on others are often disregarded, as they pursue personal gain without remorse or consideration for the impact on others' lives. 7. Controlling behavior. Individuals exhibiting controlling behavior demonstrate a relentless desire to assert power and dominance over others, often resorting to intimidation, coercion, or manipulation to achieve their objectives. They may employ various tactics to maintain control, including micromanagement, emotional manipulation, or isolation from support networks. By imposing their will on others, they undermine autonomy and foster dependency, creating an atmosphere of fear and oppression. Controlling individuals may exploit vulnerabilities in their targets, such as insecurities or fears, to maintain their grip on power. Their need for control often stems from deep-seated insecurities or a desire to compensate for feelings of inadequacy. 8. Sadism. Sadistic individuals derive gratification and pleasure from inflicting pain, suffering, or humiliation onto others, often exhibiting a disturbing lack of empathy or remorse for their actions. Whether through physical harm, emotional manipulation, or psychological torment, they revel in the suffering of their victims. Their enjoyment may stem from a sense of power and control gained from witnessing the distress of others. Sadists may go to great lengths to orchestrate situations that allow them to inflict harm, often disguising their intentions behind a facade of charm or charisma. This sadistic tendency reflects a deep-seated psychological imbalance, wherein the suffering of others becomes a source of pleasure and fulfillment. 9. Superficial charm. Individuals with superficial charm possess the ability to captivate and enchant others with their charismatic demeanor, often effortlessly drawing people in with their charm and magnetism. However, beneath this charming facade lies a profound lack of genuine empathy or concern for others. Their charm serves as a tool for manipulation rather than a reflection of genuine care or compassion. Superficially charming individuals may use their charisma to deceive and exploit others for personal gain, without any regard for the well-being or feelings of those they manipulate. This superficial charm can be disarming, making it difficult for others to recognize the true intentions lurking beneath the surface. 10. History of violence. Individuals with a history of violence exhibit a consistent pattern of aggressive or harmful behavior towards others, often leaving a trail of physical, emotional, or psychological harm in their wake. This pattern may manifest in various forms, including physical assaults, verbal abuse, or intimidation tactics. Such individuals may resort to violence as a means of asserting power and control over others, or to gratify their own impulses. Their propensity for violence may be fueled by unresolved anger, deep-seated insecurities, or a lack of impulse control. Victims of their violence often experience profound trauma and fear, as they are subjected to relentless aggression and intimidation.